I guess this is part 2, and here we go. I guess here's some nice flowers, and, the, these little things look nice. I don't know what they're called. I guess they're reeds or whatever. So, anyway, I think my phone froze for a second there. So anyway, we're going to try to get to 10 minutes in. Here's some fall colors. They're kind of yellow, but you can't really tell in the shade. Kind of brownish or something, I don't know. We got around 16 minutes in with the other part 2, if I don't care. Here's some more leaves. There's been some fires going on. I guess you can't zoom in on this phone while you're doing a video. Here's an interesting stump. Okay. Shit. Almost fell. I think that's pretty. The orange-ish whatever. That's kind of pretty. This is kind of pretty. So, anyway. The little browns and greens and, you know, the little. I used to hide back here with the kind of the behind the trees and pretend I'm like Pocahontas sneaking up on people. But then someone else figured that same thing. Thought of that same thing. So it was like, no, people are. So this is another sample of fall colors. I love these berries. I don't know if they're poisonous, so I'm not going to eat them, but they're pretty. So I was showing you them. I'm just wondering, look at this. What happened to this down here? Termites, probably, right? most likely. That's crazy, huh? So, anyway. This is kind of pretty too. It's kind of yellow and green and all the different colors. So I know I said 10 minutes, but I'm probably going to try to get to 16 or 20. I think I showed you this tree before it fell. Because there was some markings on it. Someone carved into it. Now it fell, so apparently there's been some fires here in Utah. So that's not good. I think this is where the man was. I just saw a man probably come out from this way. He got some water from the river. This is pretty. There's some berries down there. You see them, the red ones? This is a nice little getaway place. I don't know if I showed you a sock. It's also a nice little place to get some water like the dude just did. And get some water shots. I want to drink this water. Who knows what? Well, I would if I boiled it, I would. If I were thirsty enough. So. Which I almost fell in the river. So. Be careful when you go down there, because you lose your grip or footing, you can fall in. Yep, I got mud all over these shoes. I mean, what's new? When do I not get mud over these shoes? Never. I always get mud on these shoes. seems like I'm finding more and more ways to get mud on these shoes. But not really any way to get them off. So, anyway, we're now at 10 minutes in, and I want to at least maybe get to maybe 20 minutes in, if we can. I know getting a whole hour was my idea, but anyway. So, anyway. Truth be told, that's what I'm actually trying to do, trying to make the video be roughly the same amount of time. Is that I think I originally, even in this video, I said I wanted it to be roughly the same amount of time as I think I said that I wanted it to be 10 minutes. And I'm trying to now say that I kind of don't want it, but only really wanted it because it was first of all, it was a perfect time stop. It's perfect because then, or maybe a little further, because then I can, the longer, like I said, and the earlier half of the video, the longer it is, the more and the more views it has. That means, or the more watch time minutes it has, it means that you really like it. So yeah, but I also was saying how the longer it is, the more harder it is, because then you're having to kind of do this erasing of old videos or old pictures. So see you in a few minutes. So anyway, that's the whole kind of point that I'm trying to make, that usually the longer the video, the better for the person who's making the video, because usually what happens is the person who makes the video has more stuff in it that someone like you guys will want to watch. And there's usually more stuff to talk about. Like, For example, this whole video is a lot to take in, but it's also a lot of different things that I showed you that even I have to admit that I didn't spasm I forgot how beautiful the fall can be. Because Texas doesn't really get fall. It doesn't really get winter either. It's just cold. And it's not really, for example, fall. It's just hot and either A, really, really cold, or B, really, really lazily warm. It's not really warm and it's not really cold, basically saying. If it gets cold, it's more. Okay, now this is kind of more off the beaten path. It's secluded to a point that you wouldn't even know existed unless you came down here. It's not a really big bridge or thing. It is more peaceful and more out in the feel of you're in the middle of nowhere. You can't really see the water, but you see a lot of kind of pokey plants that I really don't want in my shoes. But you also see a lot of the reeds. I think these are reeds, not whatever I was showing you. I think I showed you them, but I'm not. Ooh, there's some pokey flower things. I don't know what they are, but these are pretty. These ones down here. Kind of, I mean, they're all pretty in their own way. What art is this? I think I was gonna show you them, but then the video kind of. What the heck is this? It looks like reeds, but it's not. So weed of some sort. So yeah, I'm glad I found this area. This would so be cool if this had like a little pond underneath it. It's a willow tree, but it's not grandmother willow like from Pocahontas. I don't know if it's a weeping willow though. It might be another type of willow. One that's more, I don't know, like this. They're just pretty cool because this is, like I said, this, you can basically hide almost in the open where no one can see you. And it can be secluded as much as this little area. Here's another little willow tree. Can't even get close to it. I like that. I like it. If I got any closer, I would hit my head. So that's how low it is. So that's kind of cool. So anyway. Oh, here's another willow tree. It's huge, but it's not like grandmother willow either. It's one of those willow trees, but I don't know. And I wouldn't ever trust myself getting down to there.